What's good YouTube, Ben here, welcome to the next video on the channel. In this one, I'm going to give you my next Old School RuneScape pay-to-play moneymaker. This one's called Chests equals Profit. Let's get into this. Alright, so this has always been one of the more consistent moneymakers in the game, albeit very slow, because we're going to be using Sinister Keys to open the Sinister Chest inside of the Yanille Agility Dungeon. Now, of course, you do need decently high agility to do this, but once you've got that agility level, you're able to go through and get this. Now, there are many ways to get to Yanille fast. I'm just going to be using my free Ardoon Cloak teleport, because it's stupid fast to get there. Now, we're going to go to Kandarin Monastery, and in this method, we're going to walk down, because it doesn't take very long. So once you're at the Kandarin Monastery or in Ardoon, you can just walk down, and this is where you're going, to the Yanille Agility Dungeon. So we're going to keep walking till we get there. Now, why is this consistent money? So it's consistent money because you get the same drops every time, and those drops are herbs. And as long as the herbs retain value, you will make money off this no matter what. It's the beautiful part about it because of that reason. So we're going to go ahead and go straight to the Yanille Agility Dungeon. Now, as I mentioned, this is consistent money depending on GE pricing, because you're going to be selling these on the Grand Exchange, of course. Now, when it comes to making money here, the keys, if you buy them at their normal amount, they take a while. So what I would do is buy them overnight, because I was only able to buy 5 after waiting like an hour. So definitely put these in an offer for overnight if you want to make consistent money. You're also going to need a slash weapon to get through, and an anti-poison as well, because you will get poisoned when you open the chest. And if you need to, defensive armor depending on your level, because there are mobs in here that can attack you. So we're going to go ahead and go through this pipe right here. So squeeze through the pipe. It's like a tiny little pipe. I can't remember the agility level for this now. I will probably leave a pinned comment down below because I genuinely don't remember. But we're going to go ahead and open up the chest. So as soon as you open up the chest, you're going to get poisoned. There's also a bit of a slow animation here as well. It does take a minute to open the chest. But you're going to get poisoned. So just drink your anti-poison. That's going to get rid of it and give you poison protection for a little bit. There's also a herring in here as well if you need food whilst you're in here. But we're just going to keep opening the chest up. So there is a herring right there. And the skeleton's level 45. So as long as you're outside of their combat bracket, you're not going to get hit by them, which is great. And we've almost used our 5th key. Now, of course, the more keys you bring, the more profit you will make. Perfect. We've just gone through our amount of keys, which is great. So we're going to go out. And, you know, spending 5 keys took literally like 30 seconds to a minute. It's kind of like with the other moneymaker I've done recently on video, which was the grubby chest. But the grubby chest is a lot more RNG dependent when it comes to its moneymaking because of the drops you get. Like, you can lose money there, or you can break even. Generally speaking, you will make money, but there's a chance you will break even. And I have my Ring of Wealth, but forgot to recharge it. Whoops. Can I get through, please? Let me through. Thank you. It's the only thing with slash weapons. Alright, so I'm going to have to quickly run to the bank here so I can grab a Varric teleport tab, because I forgot that my Ring of Wealth is now out of charges. I need to recharge that back up. But anyway, luckily there's a bank right here in Yanille, so if you buy a bunch of Sinister Keys, you can just go ahead and keep running from the bank to there. And the anti-poison lasts a good amount of time too, so because of that, you can just go ahead and bank, keep going back. We're going to use the teleport tab to quickly run back to Varric. I have a bunch of these in the bank that I bought ages ago. Don't remember why I bought them. So. Oh no, I remember now. I've had them in there literally years because I was using them much earlier on instead of using like teleport to Varric before I could afford like Rings of Wealth. I bought a load because at the time they were cheap. I mean, I think they're still cheap, but I think they're about a K apart. But I do love the amount of money makers on pay to play. There's so many of them. Also haven't changed question of the day. Whoops. Kind of forgot to do that. But anyway, sell the Aventoe. So they're selling for around about 4k a piece. Let's just get rid of them for that kind of price. So there's 19k right there. We've got Harrowlanders, which don't sell for all that much, all things considered. I'll leave them in for a minute, see if they do sell. Torsols we can get rid of for a little bit of GP, which is nice. The thing with herbs is they're pretty much always going to be consistent money, because of what they're used for. They're used to make potions, and of course potions are, you know, the primary item for PVMers or late game PVMers, PvP. Like, people use them so freaking much in PvP. They're not selling for that price. That's fine. We'll drop it a bit more. Oh, the Raynars as well, which is where you're going to get your money. Raynars is where you get your money doing this, because you make quite a lot just from those alone. Get rid of the Harrowlanders. That should sell. Yeah, beautiful. Alright, so we ended up with 161k. And we spent 147 on the Sinister Keys. We bought 5 of them for 29,500. Now, this is the base price you could put in the GE. And like I said, they do buy for that, but it does take a while. So what I would do is I put in an offer for a bunch of them and just buy them overnight. Kind of like with certain other things you want to sell overnight too. Because certain items do sell for their normal value, but you have to wait a while. So for this instance, what I would do is I'd definitely put in an offer for them overnight. That way, you know, by morning, you wake up and hopefully they've bought. But it is, the only RNG factor is whether or not you can actually buy the Sinister Keys. You can farm them, I guess, but that just takes a long time, and it's not really worth it for the GP per hour. Whereas this kind of is, because from those 5 keys, I made what? Like, almost 15k? And it's always consistent, really, because of the price of herbs. Like, because people are using herbs all the time for training herb lore, or for making potions. Which I guess is training herb lore, but, you know, if you're at 99, you're not training herb lore, you're making potions. But still, you get the gist of it, right? Like, so that's basic money making. It's not bad at all. Like, it is pretty decent, all things considered. But let me know what you think about this money maker in the comments down below. Don't forget, you can also support the channel further by becoming a channel member from as little as 99 pence per month in the UK. And don't forget, I do live stream when I go live. I go live here on YouTube and over on Twitch. If you want to catch my streams here on YouTube, all you have to do is turn notifications and subscribe. When I stream here on YouTube, I go live in the shorts form factor, so that's more for mobile users. If you want to catch my exact same stream on Twitch, but in full 1080p, then join that link. That link is down in the description below.